guys, have you ever woke up in the morning and you've taken your satin cap off and you look and this is what you have to work with? Ah, never to fear. I'm going to show you how to my favorite styles to basically transform a twist out, and these are going to be like my quick go-to styles that I use for a twist to transform my twist out. You're not redoing it. I don't have enough time. If you wake up in the morning and you got to go to work, you're like, what am I going to do? So I am just going to go ahead and get started and show you basically my favorite hairstyles that quickly transform this old twist out. This twist out is about 4 days old, and I was lazy last night and I didn't tie it up the right way. I just put a bonnet on there, and so I didn't expect for it to look this bad. So let's get to it.
So for my very first one, it will be the high puff. And before I start with any restyle, I always basically just get a good amount of coconut oil and make sure I saturate that through my hair. Again, I love coconut oil. It gives my hair a nice shine. It makes it soft and just adds a little extra moisture. So for the high puff, what I'm going to do after I get my hair all moisturized is I'm going to take a old stretched out headband. So whatever you kind of use to kind of type your hair, whether it's a scarf or a headband. I love the little scrunchy headbands. You see mine is kind of stretched out, but I love the ones with the grip. So I basically just take it and I wrap it around twice. I just kind of start wrapping around my neck first, and then I pull it up to my head. This gives me a little leverage to pull back. And I'm going to scoot up from the back a little bit, then scoot up from the front, and just let you know, see how I scoot up from the back. And from there, I'm just gonna kind of fluff it out until I get it into the correct position. And that is going to be my high puff. Real easy, real simple, and it takes not much time. So the next style is going to be the front puff. And it's real similar to the first style. However, it gives it a completely different look. So I'm going to do the same thing with taking my my stretched out headband, wrapping it around my neck twice, and then I'm going to pull it up. Now, as you can see, I'm going to show you the back. I'm going to pull it all the way up to the front. I'm not going to scoot it up on the back up like I did the other one. So I'm pushing my hair all the way up to the front, creating a look where all of my hair is pushed towards the front of the hair. And then from there, I don't really like these loose hanging curls just because they really don't have any form. So you can kind of play with this, but I'm going to take these and just use a bobby pin and kind of pin the loose curls up. So then I still have a messy look, but then I don't have those little curls hanging in front of my head. So basically this is my puff, and it's the front puff because it's pushed up all the way to the front of my hair, and it just gives a different look than the other one. Okay, and the next style is the low puff. So as you can see, the puff is just an easy go-to. So I do the same thing. I do the wrap around double my head, and from there, I'm just going to push it all the way to the back. So instead of pushing it to the front like I did before, I am pushing it all the way back. And I'm not putting anything on it. I'm just going to push it to the back. And my edges aren't great. So this is a style that I usually like to put some sort of scarf or headband on there. Kind of gives it a cute little look. And basically I just put a little headband on there, cover up the edges a little bit, not put any additional product on there, fluff it out from the back, and that is the low puff. To do the updo puff. This is basically just a fancier style to me than the regular puff. So what I do is I'm going to use a headband, bobby pins, and I'm going to use a ponytail holder just for the purposes of getting the hair out of the way. So I'm going to take a small section in the front, and I am basically just going to finger part a small section of the hair out in the front. From there, I'm just loosely tying that out of the way. Then I'm going to get my ponytail holder, my headband. And like you've been seeing, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to take it but I'm going to slide that section that I got out the front through out of the way, and then I'm just going to push this up, kind of like my regular high puff. So I push it up a little bit on the back, I push it up on the front and sides, and I'm going to get this in the center of my hair. And so I basically do that, and now I'm going to take the front section out, and I'm going to just smooth it up to the front, and I'm going to take a bobby pin, and I'm going to just basically put that bobby pin in the front of the hair, kind of like halfway through the center, and that's just to keep the hair stable. Then I'm going to gently slide the hair up, and I am going to put another bobby pin in and create a puff. I don't have to do any teasing or anything because my hair is already in a puffy state because of the twist out. So basically I just put that little updo in the front, and you can kind of play with this if you like it to kind of go a little forward or to the side, but basically this is just another way to transform your hair and put a puff. Okay, and so the final style is the bun. And so I'm basically just going to be using some hairpins and my lovely headband. So I'm doing the same thing you guys have seen. And basically it's going to be the way I do my regular high puff. So I'm going to push it from the front, push it to the back, and I push it up just a little bit. So my hair is loose enough, and so this is essentially my high puff. But instead of wearing it out in a high puff, I'm going to take it from the center, and I am going to make a really big puffy bun. So I'm going to basically just start rolling it around and tucking it in. And what I do at first is I just try to tuck it into the headband first, just to kind of tightly secure it. So I do that, and this is the way I kind of get the form of the bun. So I basically start doing that because I want it to be kind of loose. I want it to be a big loose bun, so I don't want to be really, really tight. So I start tucking it in, and from there, after I tuck it in and try to get it as close as possible, then I basically get the hairpins and just secure it to get it kind of neatly done, and basically secure it all the way around with the the hairpins. And that's basically it. So I do that until everything is kind of tacked in place. And that's it. This is another style that you can kind of dress up to and put little headbands on there. So I'll show you that in a little bit. But these are my 5 favorite styles, you guys. They're easy. I did this in live time, so you can see how quick they are. They usually take a couple of minutes a piece. And this is a headband. You could just kind of, if you want to dress it up, you know, the bun is always an elegant look, so you can kind of dress it up or do whatever you want with it. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you later.